Hey there, Happy New Year. I am so incredibly optimistic about this year despite all of the uncertainty. And when I was shooting this live, I'm here in Northern California. There's 20-foot waves. There's all sorts of craziness going on with the weather, with the economy, uncertainty in our businesses and companies. But here's the thing. So many people are going to be paralyzed by this uncertainty, and they're going to stop and they're going to take away from their unique area of genius. And so I look at this as a tremendous opportunity to really lean into where your passion meets your purpose, and you can emerge and really have some great opportunities this year and really rise above it. Now, I want you to remember you're limitless. And don't just listen to me. There's plenty of research that proves that we are only limited by what we think is possible. So I'm so excited in the coming year to share some tools and strategies so you can be limitless, and also to sustain that level of impact over the year. Now, I want to be the first to acknowledge that some people have had coming off a very difficult year. And if that's you, I have tremendous respect, and I want to honor you for showing up and being committed to moving forward. And the good news is that there's a proven process to help, and I am here for you. And there's some of you where opportunity has knocked and the universe has delivered you a tremendous opportunity. You've raised your hand, you've said yes, and you are doing incredible. And so for you, I am so glad and so incredibly overjoyed. Now, here's the thing. I went to an art opening. My husband has a friend from a long time ago, and he worked at PeopleSoft, and her name's Tiffany Schlein, and she had an art exhibit at Shack 15. And it was incredible. Now, look in the show notes here if you want to look up her name and follow her. But she had a piece of artwork that really explained that women have been in power since the beginning of time. So I want to pose a question to you: that do you think women need to step back into power and more so and help each other? And I also want to acknowledge too that the experience of women over time and the experience of women currently is different for women who are further marginalized within our gender. However, it's also proven, and it's written out pretty clearly in the McKinsey report from last year, that it's going to be women who are going to be filling the gaps. And of course, there's plenty of amazing male allies, but these efforts are being led by women. And so your heart-centered leadership is needed now more than ever. And over a decade, almost 2 decades actually, of coaching and working with world-class athletes and seniors, some of the most prolific leaders here in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, and across the country, I've learned a handful of things that helps leaders to influence up for real change. And let me just share them with you right now. One is getting crystal clear on what's next. What is next? The next best step? What is the next for you in the legacy that you're going to leave in your organization? And then also developing an Olympic level mindset and emotional agility so you can believe in what you're going after, and also so you don't crack under pressure, because a lot of times women lose influence because we get emotional. Some of the things that make us the most amazing leaders can be our detriment too. So learning how to be emotionally agile under pressure, especially when we are frustrated or angry, rightly so, but learning how to be emotionally agile so we can have the biggest impact. So getting clarity on what's next, Olympic level mindset, and also emotional agility, and then also developing FBI strategic influence skills. So once you are clear, once you have the mindset, once you have those important moments with leadership, because where change is happening is going to be from the top down. So I want to make sure that as you're getting ready to talk to your board, to talk to your executive director, to talk to your CEO, to make sure that you have FBI level negotiation, strategic negotiation skills, so you can make the most of those conversations. And then finally, for yourself and also for your team, to develop the mindset and the habits to sustain that over time, to sustain the impact over time. So by the end of the year, we're not crossing a finish line and kind of collapsing, but so we can sustain motivation, productivity, and optimism throughout the year. And so with that, I'm super excited to let you know that there's going to be another coach joining my team, which is me. And her name is Stephanie Barros. She has over 25 years of experience in corporate, and she's also a certified high performance coach. I am so excited. So whether you are thinking of one-on-one coaching, whether you're thinking of having an offsite or having a speaker or a 3-part webinar series or anything like that, go ahead and schedule an appointment with me and we will have a conversation, because there's nothing that brings me more joy that myself or my team can be the guide so you and or your team can be the heroes in 2023. And I'm super excited to have some help with this now, so our reach and our impact can be even bigger and that we can serve you even more. So I look forward to talking to you soon. I look forward for hearing from you. Go ahead, schedule an appointment. If there is something that you really want to know about, something that you want to it's really important to you, go ahead, drop me a line. I read all of my emails personally, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being a part of this community, and I look forward to rising together in 2023.